What's going on, guys and gals? It's your boy Smack, and let's have a quick yap session. Zenless Zone Zero Season 2 is right around the corner, and I think this is going to reignite gacha players' interest in the game way more than what 1.4 could have did for it. And I'm going to be real, just like how I think it's going to reignite players' interest, it happened to me. I mean, I haven't played the game since Evelyn came out. I think the game went a little bit stale and dry, but with all the new changes such as character models looking absolutely amazing, to the rework of older agents, to improving the enemies' offense and defensive design, interactions and combat mechanics, to them wanting to help non-DPS agents have more field time, to new story and new zones and tons of quality of life updates. I think this is going to be a banger patch, and I'm really looking forward to it. And for everyone that, you know, maybe didn't give ZZZ a shot or kind of took a break like I did, I think this is going to be your time to come back into the game and enjoy something really good. Now, before we get into all that fun stuff, I just wanted to say, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Smack. And if you're new here, I make ZZZ discussion based videos. And for those of you that do know me and have been wondering where the hell I've been in for the past 3 months, well, you know, your boy's been side questing, but we are indeed back. If you enjoy ZZ discussion based news, any kind of discussions in general, that's kind of what my main channel is based off of. But be aware that with my comeback, this channel will be a ZZ main channel, but I want to be covering Ananta, NTE, Silver Palace, anything new and upcoming I will be covering, but ZZ will be the main point of this channel. So if any of that stuff interests you, please feel free to hit the like button, sub up, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Discord link will be pinned in the comment section down below. We have about 200 members ish or so in there. So if you want to join up, say what up to your boy, and just interact with an amazing community, feel free to do so. So now that we got the formalities out of the way, let's jump on into this. So one of the main reasons why I think ZZZ Season 2 will reignite gacha players' interest in the game. One of the main reasons, and I know I'm not the only one that felt like this, but the character models earlier on in the game was kind of lackluster. I mean, I said it before, I felt like Ellen, Joe, Lycon, and all those earlier standard banner and a little bit of the limited character banners characters looked very lackluster, and it only started picking up honestly with this most recent patch with Hugo and Vivian. And you know, the main thing that drives this game is new characters each and every patch. That's their main source of revenue, is from characters. So now after I saw the season 2 trailer with all the reveal of the new characters possibly coming within season 2, holy crap, I'm not gonna lie, they stepped it up. They really did. I mean, coming from a guy who thought 1.4 had the best looking characters design wise, and now seeing ZZZ Season 2 potential characters coming, bro, I saw one of those characters had a part of their design was their tail, and apparently from what I heard is the tail is a whole different entity as itself, or I don't know lore wise, but having a character themselves play and their tail as another character assisting you in the combat, I mean, damn. I mean, that's solid. I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie at all. That's solid, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, you got the big panda, pretty standard. You got Yi Zhuan, I think that's her name is, with the wings, and she flies around. I mean, that looks dope. That looks really dope, and that's the biggest thing for me is like I log onto this game. You know, we grind our pulls, and I want to have characters that look really good, that spike my interest, not solely based on just how they are in the story. I me's that's how Ellen Joe felt for me. That's how Lycon felt for me. In the beginning, I didn't really like them. Their character designs were meh, but after getting to know them in the story, it was, you know, it changed my mind. So now going into season 2, seeing that the characters are looking way cooler, and who knows, down the road, maybe the story makes them even better. I'm looking forward to it. And just overall, I feel like this will ignite players' interest in the game when they start seeing way more cooler character designs that's joining the agent pool. Now, the next thing I wanted to yap y'all ears off about, and another thing why I think this will reignite gacha players' interest in the game, is that it's looking very much so player friendly. I mean, the rework of older agents to keep them relevant while the game evolves. I mean, listen, we all know who made this game, Hoyoverse, and does that sound like something Hoyoverse would do? Like, we all played Genshin Impact, we all played the newly and astounded trash HSR. I mean, we know what those games are capable of, the most insane predatory practices on earth. and ZZZ is making their older agents prevalent while the game evolves. That's insane. I mean, you can spend $200 on an Ellen Joe, and guess what? She's still going to be able to work in the patches to come. That absolutely blows my mind. Like, not too long ago, I spent, you know, probably some good money on Acheron, and within a 9 months time, guess what? She's absolutely dog trash. I'm probably being dramatic there, but y'all get what I'm saying. And the fact that ZZZ is doing this shows me that the devs really do care, and they're trying to stand out within the competition. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm glad that, you know, I can keep going on with my older characters. I don't have to be enticed to pull on every single character coming out. I mean, not everybody can afford it. So now that they're going this player-friendly route in regards to reworking their older agents, I think this is going to be super solid. W move by the devs, and I'm really looking forward to how they go about this in the future. Now, after watching the most recent dev talk, I think it was about a month or two ago, where they started talking about ZZZ Season 2 and kind of things that we should expect to come and see. One of the things that really definitely stood out to me was improving the design and interactions and combat mechanics of the enemies that we're going up against. Now, face value, I mean, some people would be like, aight. For me, that was always a problem with me. Hear me out. Early on in the game, I think everyone said this, we all thought the game was a bit too easy. And slowly but surely, it definitely did get a bit harder. But I think for the people that are sweats, and I'm not calling myself a sweat, I feel like back when I was playing the game for real, I was definitely an intermediate level player, but things still felt too easy. And maybe that's because I was using the most OP teams. I mean, we got the Miyabi, the Astra, and then we had that filler character to make it work, Sukaku. But damn, the things were still too easy. And now that I'm seeing this, improving the design, I mean, the designs were always meh. I mean, but they did have some really good looking enemy characters, the interaction, and the biggest thing, combat mechanics, offense and defense, looking to possibly change up how hard the difficulty is on the offensive end and on the defensive end. I mean, that's pretty solid. I'm really glad that they're looking into this. A lot of these gacha games would never do this. They would just keep expanding on them, meaning within the patches to come, they'll just come up with harder characters. But from my understanding is that they're looking to rework the older ones as well, unless I totally misinterpreted that. But I'm pretty sure they were saying that they're improving the design, which means the previous enemies in the game. So I'm really looking forward to how they redo that, because I'm gonna be real, stuff be too easy sometimes. So seeing ZZZ go down the route of like the hardcore route, making things more harder for its audience, I'm really looking forward to it. And I think a lot of players coming back to the game or giving this game a shot will really like these new changes to the enemies. We're not too sure yet what it's going to look like, but just hearing that in general and knowing who the ZZZ devs are, I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna be cooking up with this one, so look out for that one. Now, another thing I'm looking really forward to is non-DPS agents are getting more field time. I don't know exactly how they're going to adjust this, but just hearing this is a solid W. For those of you that played the game or are currently playing the game, you know, some of those characters that aren't DPS agents, you know, hearing that they're going to get more on field time, that there's something that they're going to provide to the team that's going to entice you to switch and stay on them a lot more. I think it's a solid W in my book. There's tons of characters in the game that aren't DPS agents. They're not the Miyabis and the Evelyns and the anomaly characters where they're just going to see all the field time, but you do want to see them on the field. I mean, this is really good change that I'm looking forward to. I mean, who knows? I can only imagine once this change is done, all the solo builds that people are going to be doing and all the solo runs that people are going to be trying to complete. I mean, I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be solid, but we're all just going to have to kind of wait to see how this pans out in the future. Now, obviously, you know, we got new story and new zones coming out. Looking really forward to that. I feel like the story in season 2 is definitely going to get a little bit more darker and a bit more serious. And also just new zones in general, that's going to be a solid W. And one of the biggest things that I think is going to be enticing players to come back, and surprisingly, I heard that a lot of people found the HUD super complicated. When they log in, they don't know where the heck they're going. Hearing this, I can kind of understand, as it's, you know, it took me a little bit to kind of get used to everything, but damn, I didn't really think it was that big of an issue. But now knowing that a lot of people were confused with the HUD, thank God that they're changing it. So all those people that were complaining about the HUD being too complicated and difficult to move around with, well, guess what? Boom, you're gonna get a new HUD that looks way better than the old one. So now you can't complain about the HUD. looking bad and can't complain about, oh, ZZZ so bad. I mean, damn, the HUD's so complicated. I can't play this. All right, my bad. But regardless, with everything being said, I think with the new character models, the rework of older agents, improving the design, interactions, and combat mechanics of the enemies, making it so that non-DPS agents have more on-field time, with the new story, the new zones, and the quality of life updates. And there's tons of more quality of life updates coming just besides the hub, but we won't get into that in this video. We've kind of already overdid our stay here. But for those of you that stuck around to the end of the video, let me know what you think. Do you think ZZZ Season 2 will ignite players' interest in the game? Let me know. And for those of you that are new here and enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss out on any future videos. And once again, to the people that do know who I am and have watched my videos in the past, listen, my apologies for dipping out on y'all like the Avatar. Leaving like my dad did when he went to go get the milk at the store. But listen, we back and we're better than ever. So don't you worry. We're going to be covering tons of news related and discussion based stuff for ZZZ. So make sure you stay tuned because we're coming back and better than ever. But that's all I got today for y'all freaky frogs. I hope you all take care, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, peace.